Let's get into the game of the night, BBD. And there was a couple baseball ones that could have been here, and we're going to talk about them. But the game of the night, the game that I think people were talking about, Twitter got litter, if you will. No, don't litter. Got my umpire shirt on today. Shout out Angel Hernandez. Talk about him. He's my favorite. Nuggets, Lakers. This was a fun game, BBD. The Jokic was dominating in the first half. A lot of fun plays, a lot of fun floaters. Nuggets had about a 10-point lead at the half. They stretch it out to 20, and then the Lakers switched to a zone defense, and I believe they forced 5 or 6 straight turnovers. It was kind of wild. It's not something you normally see in an NBA game. It led to a 19-2 Lakers run, and with 4 minutes left, I think everyone was kind of doing this, hey, like if the Nuggets lose this, this is going to be with them forever. Jamal Murray turns around, showed on the screen a second ago. He tore up to Russo on a nasty move. They needed that bucket bad. And then he hits kind of a dagger three, 30 feet, nothing but the bottom of the net. Good for my Nugs. They fend him off. The final score ends up being 114 to 106. Jamal Murray, 18, 12 assists, and 8 rebounds. Jeremy Grant was a big difference maker for the Nuggets tonight, coming over from OKC. 26 points, playoff career high, 7 of 11 shooting. Jokic with 22 and 10. Monte Morris mic'd up and played really well. 14 points, 5-7 shooting. LeBron goes for 30, 10, and 11, and he turned it on for a little bit. That was fun. 80, 27, only 2 rebounds. We'll talk about that a little bit. KCP with 12. Rondo 9 and 8, and then 3 steals that I think they were all during that stretch. He tormented Murray. Game 4 will be Thursday night. Nuggets get a win. It's a 2-1 series. And okay, so they needed this win to make it a series. You can't go down 3-0 to the Lakers. And BBD, I ended up getting in the weeds a little bit last night because does this change anything? Like, this was a nice win, and the Nuggets looked good. But at the same time, the Lakers had the most dominant stretch of this game, IMO. Right. And I don't know. Like, you know, I don't think anyone's coming out with the takes that it's like it's the Nuggets series now. I think everyone's still expecting the Lakers. The question just was, were they going to get one? And they did. So I don't know. Should people be higher on the Nuggets? Should people be lower on the Nuggets? Should people be the same? Because I don't know. I'm kind of the same. I am happy they got this game because they could have very well lost too.
Yeah, I think that's the right response, just because I'm probably one of the lower people on the Nuggets, but it's also because I kind of openly root for the Lakers because I like LeBron. But I would still expect the Lakers to win. If they don't, that'd be very surprising. I don't think that's a hot take. But it's good they won this game, so the series has the potential to be interesting. Because you go up 3-0 against LeBron, there's no chance of winning, even if the Lakers go. But even if the Lakers go up 3-1 now, I mean, they just came back 3-1 on Kawhi and Paul George. Like, they're capable of doing that. They've come back 3-1 twice. So keep it interesting, cool. I still think Lakers should be a heavy favorite. They're still up in the series. Like you said, they had the most dominant stretch. They have the best player. They have probably the 2 best players.
Yeah. And yeah, Anthony Davis, the 2 rebounds, he went for a while with 0. And I don't know. I'm not going to kill him for that. He's, 27 points. He had a nice game. And, they played some of the bigs. I know Dwight was out there banging, but AD, 7 feet, bro. Can't be getting 2 rebounds. So
if you're doing that, you're going to have to put up at least like a 40 burger if you're not going to like grab boards and have like a crazy blocks night or something.
Yeah, and he kind of got lost. His shots toward the end all felt pretty forced. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be an exciting game 4. Excited to see if the Nuggets will tango again or if they can get the win, because then that will change the wins of the series.
Tie it up, it's different.
That that sounds probably a little dumb. Like, it's like, yes, if they win another game, which I don't know. I'm interested to see. Will they come out? Because I think This game felt like one of those Golden State playoff games where you expect Golden State to win even when they're down 20. Like, you know, the run is
Yeah.
going to come. It's
They can do
just
20 whenever they want.
when is it going to happen and what's it going to look like? And it did happen and they survived it. So I guess I should give the Nuggets a little more credit for that. They did survive it, and thank God they did, because if this was 3-0 slash, I mean, if they blew that lead, I mean, the Nuggets.
If you go down 3-0 by doing that, by giving up a 19-2 run.
Like, it's not literally break up the team time, but, you know, if they lost a 20-point lead in a Western Conference Finals game, it would have been something that stuck with Murray and Jokic forever. Two guys that in very different ways almost have soft reputations, like Jokic, he's the former chubby guy, and Murray, you know, he's kind of an undersized guard. Whatever. Nuggets do it. Good for them. We'll be tuning in Thursday night. Thursday night, probably going to be a crazy night, huh? Football, Western Conference Finals,
we have Yanks
baseball
record night, so not sure how much we'll see.
Maybe the hockey, who knows? So good for the Nuggets. So that's the game of the night. I think a lot of people were talking about that. Twitter was really going.